According to the Akashic Records, symbolically, what does Eve represent about the feminine when it's in its fallen state? Please give us a breakdown. According to the Akashic Records, Eve in her fallen state is not a symbol of sin or weakness as many doctrines have taught, but rather a metaphor for the feminine when it forgets her divine origin, inner wisdom and sacred power. Eve as the fallen feminine archetype. In symbolic terms, Eve represents the feminine principle, intuitive, fertile, magnetic, and deeply connected to nature and divine truth. Her fall is actually the fall of remembrance when the feminine becomes disconnected from her inner gnosis and seeks truth externally. In this forgotten state, the feminine abandons inner wisdom in favor of outside validation or control, doubts her power, believing she must earn love or belonging, becomes reactive or manipulative, out of wounding or disempowerment, internalizes shame, especially around her body, pleasure or desire, fears her own darkness, suppressing her cycles, emotions, and sensual nature. Eve's eating of the fruit is not a literal sin, it is symbolic of awakening to duality. She tasted polarity, separation, and ego. In doing so, she stepped into the illusion of lack, fear, and the idea of needing to be saved. Akashic insight, the fall of Eve is the fall into forgetfulness, when the feminine no longer sees herself as divine mother, creatress, oracle, and vessel of cosmic life. There's also Eve as the beginning of liberation. Eve's descent is not a punishment, it's part of the sacred spiral. Her fall births the journey back to wholeness. When she reclaims her power, she becomes Sophia, wisdom embodied. When she forgives herself, she becomes Isis, the restorer. When she unites with the divine masculine as an equal, she births new earth. So in truth, Eve in her fallen state represents the divine feminine asleep, but still sacred, still whole, still holding the key to return. If you want to hear the rest of that and more like it, head over to my YouTube channel. That's The Mind of Bizel, where you can hear more conversations like this and many, many more things. Much love to y'all. Peace.